Hello everyone, this is Siddhant. In this video, I'm going to explain the GCD concept in iOS. I'm going to create a queue, my own queue, and I want to perform certain tasks on the queue. Then again, we are going to perform tasks on the main queue, and later we will uh, perform tasks on the global queue, and we'll set different priorities, and we'll see how it works. So let's get started with our queue creation. So I'm going to perform this task on tap of this pass color button. So right now it's only showing a different color while I tap on this, and I have written the code here. So this is the delegate method for this implementation. Let me put a breakpoint here, and let me click on pass color. Okay, here we are getting the control. Now let's write code for creating a queue. So I'll write here dispatch queue, uh, let it be my queue, my queue equal to dispatch queue create, and here let me give a name to the queue, that is my queue, and here let it be null for now. Now I will implement this queue. We will implement this queue. What is it? What if I will write this? What is the RMS implicit conversion? How is it is about? Let me put a star here. No. What if I write a dispatch async, and I'll use this my queue, and I'll write certain code here. Still it is saying error. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have, yeah, given that at the rate symbol, that is why it is showing there. Okay, now let's implement our queue. So let me write some code. Let me put a loop here for the process. Let me write a for loop for int I equal to 0, I less than equal to 9999999, and I plus plus. Let me put a condition here. If I equal to 9999990, then ls log, uh, right here, hey hey buddy, okay, let it be like this. And after completion of this loop, I'll write ls log, let me print the I value. I value is percentile I and I. Okay, now the point is here it is not accessing, because I have written this one in the for loop and we are out of the loop. So in order to do that, we can declare this outside. Let me declare it here and let me remove it. Okay, okay. Again, okay. So here it is giving again an error and it is telling put underscore underscore block to use the variable. So let's put underscore underscore block. I'm so sorry. Now it's absolutely fine. I can access it inside. Okay. Now let's run the application and let's see whether it is executing or not. Our block will execute or not. So let's run the application. And we are performing this task on tap of fast color button. So let me tap on it and we are getting I value is this value and we are also getting hey buddy. So that means our queue is working and this is nothing but a block. So this is the block syntax. So we are executing our task inside a block and we are using this in our queue. So what we did, we create our own queue. So this is the way to create a queue. So we created a queue here, then we performed some task through a block for that queue. Now it's working fine, so we got the output. Now let's see. Uh, Now let's use the main queue. We created our own queue and we implemented it. Let's create a main queue. I mean, let's execute the task in main queue. Dispatch async. Dispatch async. Here we have to write get main queue. Dispatch get main queue, and let's perform the task here. Here, uh, let's access the value of I here, so that we can see how the threads are executing. So let me put a ns log here, and let me write value of I in main queue is percentile I, and let's print the I value here. Okay, so now we are accessing the I value uh, inside the main queue. Let's see it. I'm executing it again. Okay, I clicked on I, so we are performing the task inside fast color. So let me tap on it, and it is telling value of I, value of I in main queue is, it is telling this because it is taking simply a garbage value because we didn't initialize anything here. So directly it is taking because the main queue executed first before our own customized queue started working. So if I'll initialize to 0, then simply I'll get 0, then the other stuff how we saw, because the main queue executed first, then our own queue started working. Yeah, you can see here the value of I in main queue is 0 because the main queue executed first, then this queue executed. Well, suppose I want to perform some task like my main queue should execute after the execution of my queue. Then let's use it. I just got and paste here inside the my queue. Let's run the application and definitely we'll see I value will be the same number what we have seen there. You can see the same number now. Well, uh, but what we can do is this is okay. So we knew how to create a queue, how to access the main queue, and how to perform tasks inside the main queue. But generally, we do not want to heavy the main queue. So we create different queue, or let's go for the concurrent queue. Uh, let's access the global queue now and see which one is executing first and how it is working. Let me put that one here. Let's create a global queue. Dispatch async. Dispatch get global queue, and let me okay, so here it is asking for the identifier, and then we'll be perform task here. Then let me put the priority here. So dispatch uh, priority dispatch queue priority. Let's put default for now, and let the flag be 0, and let's write the code here. Let's access simply the I value here, and let's log value of I in global queue is percentile I, and let's access the I value here. Let's access the I value here, and let's see which one is executing first. So let's go to pass color, and here you can see value of I in main queue is 0 because main queue executed first. No, the value of I in global queue is 0 because global queue executed first, then main queue, then our queue started working. I'm so sorry. Well, so here we came to know like how to create a queue and how to perform the task inside the queue through blocks. Uh, we can set different priorities here, like priority high, low. Let's put priority high. So every time, obviously, this block will be executed, and then this, then that. So uh, our requirement. Suppose I want few value inside this block. So what I'll do is I'll put this to low, So this will have low priority, and at least I'll get some value for I instead of 0. So let's see how it works. Let me go to pass color. Yes, so here you can see value of I in main queue. So main queue executed first, then the global queue executed. At the time global queue executed, uh, the custom queue, our own my queue, that was already initiated. So the value at that time, while global queue was executing the concurrent queue, it got 29912. Actually, global queue is something which, uh, once the task is completed, once the process is free, it started working of its own. So here the global queue found the data as 29912. So let's do one thing. Let's make this queue, I mean this task. Let me create another. Can I do another global queue? Can I dispatch get global queue, and inside this long identify, I'm setting the priority, dispatch queue priority priority high, so it will be executed first. Assign flag, let it be 0, and I'm performing the task. Here it is low, here it is high. Let's execute it. Unused variable by queue. Okay, just to ignore for now. Okay, here, let's see, value of I in main queue. So main queue executed first, and by the time main queue executed, the global queue has already initiated because the priority was high, and it initiated up to 21,000. I mean the I value was that time 21,494 because the loop was already started. And then the global queue value of I in global queue is this, and uh, then later on, as usual, this thing got executed. So, so let me put some breakpoint for easy understanding. So this is high priority, so let me put a breakpoint here, and this is main. Let me put a breakpoint here, and for dispatch priority low, let me put a breakpoint here, and let's execute the task again. Uh, Pass color. Okay, cool. Then okay, it came to the high priority one. It came inside. Then it went into the main queue. At the same time, this queue was initiated. You must have seen the control was at both the sides. So simultaneously it was working. So you can see the output. This I value is this one. So this got executed, and once the loop is completed, you must have seen everybody, because the priority is high, and everything got executed. But as we are using global queue, and we have two global queues here, so the task was working parallelly. So this thing got initiated in between. Then the control came here, and it finished stopped the work later on. That is why you could see this kind of output. Let me run it again so that you will understand very clearly. So let me clear it, and let it have a pass color. I tapped it. Okay, I got the control. It went Okay, you can see the high priority is here, so the control is here and here, as it is a global queue. So the control can be anywhere in the global queues because they want to use the free processes. So this is how it works. I hope you must have got certain ideas how to create a queue and how to deal with global queues and main queue. And if you want to check whether it is a main thread or not, you can write here. You can write just for a checking purpose. You can write whether it will execute. You can write. You can put a condition here. Hey buddy, uh, ns thread. Let me write a ns thread is main thread. You can check the threads whether it is the main thread or not. Percentile I will be fine, I guess. Okay, let's test for all the things. I'm in main. I'm in low priority thread, and I'm in high priority thread. Let's run this application and let's see how to check the main thread. Okay, now let's tap on this and okay, let's see the logs. Value of I in main queue is this. Then I'm asking, hey, I'm in main. While I was in main, the value is 1. I'm in true. Then, hey, I'm in high priority thread. So value is 0. That means it is not the main thread. Hey, I'm in low priority thread at 0. That means it is not the main thread. So you can check the main thread by the method is main thread. So this is how we can create our own queue and we can perform tasks and we can use other different queues like global queue and the main queue. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please do like and subscribe the channel, and if you have any question or queries, you may comment on the video so we can have a better discussion on this. So thank you so much, and I wish you have a great day. Thank you.